Why go through all this trouble to find out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Oh, I'd be happy to perform that experiment for you. Sure, Stu. And how successful were you with your secret experiment with the Tootsie Pops that I had saved for the trick-or-treaters, Oh, tell me, Professor, what was your data notes, What were your findings? I rest my case. Now I would appreciate you being as quiet as your cousin the mouse while I continue my experiments. Oh, well, that works too. What happened? You spot a black cat silhouetted against the Halloween moon, or an owl, perhaps? Why, good evening, Octavian. I heard from the rustling rabble in the autumn leaves that you were out and about making house calls, dungeon calls. Anyway, what can I do for you, my feathered friend? A Tootsie Pop, perhaps? Oh, no, sorry, thanks, we're out of them, thanks to my vermin assistant. I'm fresh out of them.
Well, I'm looking for something in an elixir.
Ah, not just any elixir. You must forgive me, Octavian. My memory is slowly recalling a few years ago. I'm experiencing an awakening, you might say. A horned witch at my door requesting a serum for spiritual transference.
The elixir of Simon Sanctorum.
You are correct, fine spirit of the Strigiform. Each week, Simon would make a formal presentation and execute the consumption of said beverage. And preserving agent, let's see, we never did know what it was for, did we? It was a preserving agent, I don't know, an antacid, whatever it was. Quick buzz, perhaps, who knows?
Forgive your spectre, devoted. This somewhat disheveled appearance. It's only a temporary condition. Some of the elixir will put things right. And let's not have any of the usual hesitation. You know how that bores me. Here, please, please, devoted. Simon says, drink. Devoted, you seem to be developing a taste for it.
Because of my admiration for Simon and my lust to discover what the use of his elixir was for, I had not a clue until the first time she arrived.
The horned witch.
Correct. Fortunately, half was sufficient for her spell. Once I learned what the serum could do, I had to duplicate it. I slaved in the dungeon for weeks, months, years. Suddenly, I had a prototype of what I believed to be an exact replica of the spirit transference serum. But I had no way to test it until...
when she needed it for Tim the Enchanter.
Please understand, my fellow Massellian, to surrender the elixir would be saying goodbye to my last connection to Simon Sanctorum. I swear on Mona's soul, if she had one, that I was 99.9% sure that I had the elixir that would succeed. Oh, and by the way, the 25-hour Halloween night is still a factor. Just means you would have been resurrected as a woman.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Even for Halloween night. That was a rotten trick, Drek.
I had every intention to deliver you the original elixir, but that witch was so embarrassed that she believed to be the failure on her part. So to cover it up, she cast a spell of forgetfulness on all involved, including me, until tonight. But here, I will not take this gamble with your well-being again, Octavian. Return swiftly to Haven Falls, drink this elixir, and complete the spell that was started years ago. Again, my most sincere and humble apologies.
Thanks for coming clean and delivering the goods.
Don't mention it, please. I still have a reputation as a brilliant mad scientist.
Oh, you might want to double check your data facts.
And rest assured, my feathered friend, recheck my data I shall, and did. Happy Halloween, Simon. Is that owl guy finally gone? Oh, good. I didn't want to end up in his trick-or-treat sack. Hey, you finished the Tootsie Pop experiment without me. Oh, and this is what he meant about rechecking my data. Look, he'd given me the results about how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Wow. Really? Oh, that many?